Hey everybody, Mungo Dark Matter here, and today I'm going to share with you my first Nitemare Royale in Fortnite. And so here I'm in a car right here towards the end. There are two other players left, and I see one down ahead of me. I think he's shooting at the other player right here, but I decide to eliminate him with the car right here. And so I take him out, so there's only one other player left. Now there's a catch to this now, because there are these shadow creatures. When you play this game, when you're eliminated, you become a shadow creature, and you have like one life as a shadow creature. You can't win the game at that point, but you can attack living players. You can't attack other shadows. A living player can do damage to a shadow, and as I said, the shadow only has one life, but the shadow can do damage to a living player. So you've got to avoid them while you're trying to get the other players. They can actually help players, in a sense, progress to the final end, to the final victory. So here I'm coming up to this vortex, and I pop into it, and this is merely just to kind of run out the clock while I'm looking for the other player to eliminate. And so that buys me a little bit of time, because they can't attack you when you're up in the air like that. They're also relatively slow, so you can actually kind of run with them, away from them. But they can kind of converge on you, particularly at the end when you're in the final circle, because they all kind of gang up on the living players. So here I have to stop to fill up the car with gas, and I barely get away from this guy right here, who is coming after me. There I take a couple points off him, and so I keep moving, and it gets harder and harder at the game to move around in the car. The car gives me a little bit of an advantage, but you can still see they're catching up with me at times. And the car just gives me a way to get away a little bit. And so I'm looking for the other player, and there they are, right here. They move a little differently than the shadows, so that's how you can kind of find them. And so the other player is running right here. And this is where I kind of get the idea, if I can, these shadows can see me easier than the other player, because I'm in a car, it's making noise, and it's bigger, and it's moving around. So if I can get them to follow me, and I can lead them into the other player, then I'll be in pretty good shape, and I can get them to kind of help me eliminate the other player. So I actually come around here, and I'm looking for the other player. I know they're back in this direction, because I'd already seen them over there. Circles converging on them. So I see them building there. They're trying to get away from some shadows down there. So I come just through here towards them. I'm trying to go after them, but I destroy their structure and lead all the shadow creatures to them, and actually they get eliminated there. And when I look back, they're gone. I'm the last player left, which means I've actually won the Nitemare Royale, but it goes on because there's still some shadows left, and so I want to see how many I can eliminate. I'm not sure what happens if you actually eliminate them all, but even if you don't eliminate them all, as long as there are no other living players left, you win the Nitemare Royale. I jumped out here of the car, and I used this Broom to try to get away from him. The car was running out of gas at that point. And so I'm not sure what happened here. It looks like a shadow may have been driving that car, actually. I'm not sure if you can drive a car as a shadow. Either that or it was still rolling, but I think they got in it because it was over a little bit. So I hop on the Broom. I'm trying to stay away from him still. And all I can do now is try to eliminate as many as I can. There are about 11 left at this point, I think. So I get one here. They kind of explode when you eliminate them, and it knocks you back. And there's another one, and that knocked me back when I shot at him. I got a couple of here, and I'm going to try to get the Broom again, but I get eliminated. And that's where I win the Nitemare Royale, right there. Alright, to show you what it looks like from the other player's point of view towards the end. This is the last player left that had to be eliminated before I won. And so these shadows are starting to converge on them. and they're trying to get back out of the storm. They're trying to hide from them. So they're ducked down behind this rock, and so they're trying to shoot their way out and just basically do what I was doing, trying to avoid them and get me. And so you can see they're knocked back as they eliminate that one shadow, and the shadows are continuing to chase them at this point. And so then they're going to go up here, and there I come, and they try to build up to defend themselves. I go under that, and they continue to build up. They do a good job at that, but at this point, all of those shadows are converging on them, and there's not really much you can do at that point, and they are eliminated. And I win the game. I'm Mungo Dark Matter, and this has been Dark Matters, and whatever you do, enjoy playing Fortnite and enjoy the day, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.